Fighting out of the blue corner. Please give applause to Phan.
All right, there we go, Chris. The moment we've been waiting for, the championship fight. These guys have been through hell and back so far tonight. Phan made one whale of a deal in his last bout in the semifinal match against Patrick Hong, and it was a bing-bang slam fest the entire match.
Absolutely. The culmination of the 8-man tournament, these guys have just feel like they ran a marathon and got run over by a bulldozer.
Absolutely. We started with 8, went down to 4, went down to the final 2. Phan. He's been fighting for 2 years. His record is 4-0, and he is a jiu-jitsu specialist. Also been training a little Muay Thai and doing some boxing, and it paid off in his last match against Patrick Hahn, so he's made his way down through the ranks. In his first fight, Phan actually had a split decision against Fred Levy, and they were talking about going into an overtime, little judges controversy, but the decision finally went a split decision to Phan. Then he came out and had a tough time against Patrick Hong, and it really took a lot of energy out of him. We're going to see this bout right now because Rob McCullough has actually had a little more time to prepare for this fight.
This championship fight,
had a little bit shorter fights also.
Rob the Razor McCullough.
There he comes, Chris. This is a man you figured would win it all, and, well, he's only got one more to go, and your prediction comes right. The ultimate party animal, fighting since 1995, 6-time world champion. Thai boxing is his specialty.
That's it. He's ready to roll. He's fired up. He's got his boy Tiki there, right there with him. Been there since the beginning of his career. And this is it, man. 8-man tournament, no holds barred. Huge step for Rob's mixed martial arts career today. He's already just taken over the Thai boxing world, 6 world titles, and now this is a great way to break in his mixed martial arts professional career and start to achieve some major accolades and accomplish some great things.
Well, he is in absolute awesome shape. Of course, he was cut in the very first round against his match with William Serapi.
Superficial flesh wound, buddy.
Yep. You fighters are so tough sometimes. I'll tell you what, the insanity level that runs through your brains. I'm not sure if there's like a different level of something that floats through your guys' brains because you never seem to feel anything.
If it stopped bleeding, it wasn't that bad.
And this dude, McCullough, I'll tell you what, he says he'll stay ready. This is what he told me. He said he was going to stay ready for the 3 fights, figuring he'd be here, putting his nuts on ice, staying away from the girls and the drinking and the booze for a few moments to get into the finals, and now it's underway. Phan, Rob the Razor.
It's on. Let's see it.
Look at the intensity in the... Oh! Phan with a shot.
A right-left combination right to the grill.
Wow, is he coming out aggressive? This is a very impressive performance by Phan throughout this title bout so far this evening. And he's just kind of rubbing his shoulder against Robin, just kind of rubbing his head against the cage inside, just kind of wearing him down just a little bit.
Yeah, trying to push him in, push his head into the cage.
Wow.
Shoulder block him in the face, wear on him, try to get him to open up a little bit. And that's it, they're going to stand him up. A little bit, not too much work, not enough change.
Wait, time. All right, wants a little time.
I didn't know there was a timeout in mixed martial arts. That's interesting.
Well, we've seen a lot of interesting things so far here at Knuckle Fest. This is the championship.
That's going to knock him out. That was amazing. I can't...
What a kick and then a knee and combination strike after strike on this one by McCullough. The blood is pouring out, but like you said, it is of no matter right now. McCullough in complete control of this championship at Knuckle Fest.
He's got him dazed and he's going to keep attacking. Explosive attacks.
Wow, they saved their best for the last after 2 fights previously.
These guys want this win. He doesn't want to get taken down. Brawl and sprawl, baby, that's it.
You know what it is, Chris? I'll guarantee you that Rob McCullough was not expecting this type of competition from Phan, and all of a sudden, came out very aggressive, and Rob said, "Oh, dude, this is a title. This is my place."
I'll tell you, was kind of a sleeper in this event, man, because, not consideration was given him prior to the event. He's done a fantastic job tonight.
Oh, he's sticking in there, still trying to come up with a knee or two to the chest. Oh!
He's taking some severe shots from Rob. And he's still up. This is absolutely the most exciting fight of the night. These guys are just going to town. I'm absolutely stoked to be watching this fight.
Wow, they have saved the best for last. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Rob the Razor, I'll tell you what, looking real sharp. Nam Phan came out aggressive, has taken quite some punishment here in this first 5-minute round. Remember, this is 2 5-minute rounds for the Knuckle Fest Championship here at the arena south of the border in front of this capacity crowd, and they are all on their feet. No less excitement than they could have possibly expected right here. It is an all-out war, McCullough and Nam Phan.
Nam's doing a good job of sprawling right now, avoiding the takedown. Oh, and there comes the knees from Rob. Big knees from Rob. Round kicks. He's putting great combinations together. Going to the ground and pounding.
Wow, there is some serious punishment being dealt out in front of this capacity crowd, and they are all loving it. Nam Phan, though, boy, I'll tell you what, he is hanging in there, and he has the look of a winner in his eyes. He is not giving up anything to the 6-time world champion, Rob Razor McCullough.
Absolutely fantastic performance by both fighters. Rob looks sharp, and he's wearing Nam down.
Man, I'm telling you what, I'm getting worn out just watching these guys right here. This is top-notch excitement. Knuckle Fest Championship fighting at its best.
Nam's working hard for that takedown right now. He needs to get a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter.
All right, how does Nam take control of this fight now? It looks like Rob has been in control for at least 3/4, if not more than that, of this fight so far.
At this point, Nam needs to come out. And he's got to work.
Yeah, he's definitely fighting on the defensive, and Rob just has this cool look in his eyes, like nothing's wrong. I've got everything under control. This deal is mine when it's all over. The Knuckle Fest champion.
That's it, and that's the end of the first round.
Wow, what an exciting round. We saw some exciting, man. Matter of fact, Nam Phan, if you think of it, he's the one providing most of the excitement for us so far this evening.
Absolutely. I'm glad he's the one that got into this round. This is very, very exciting stuff.
What a very, very exciting fight. A Nam Phan fighting for only about 2 years now, only a 4-0 record, but you know his trainer extremely well from Orange County, and it's one of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Franco DeMarco, incredible Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor. He's an instructor with a lot of vision. He tries to incorporate all the best of all of the different martial arts, so he can train these no-holds-barred fighters competitively. And obviously he's done a great job for this gentleman to be able to hang in the ring and make it to this point in this 8-man tournament.
Well, I'll tell you what, as far as excitement goes with Nam Phan in the next event
back in their seats,
that's coming up,
please,
DeMarco is going to have even a few more fighters in the event.
Do not throw anything into the ring. You'll be immediately escorted out of the building.
All right, apparently the fans are getting a little wild. They're getting into the excitement.
Fans are getting crazy here at Knuckle Fest tonight.
Absolutely pandemonium breaking loose here with the final 5 minutes coming up. The champion to be crowned, Knuckle Fest 2003. 5 minutes away if it goes to a decision.
Nam looks like he almost was going to get the takedown. Rob was effectively able to use the cage to sprawl out a little bit.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Chris, I feel like I'm out there in the ring right now with all the adrenaline's flowing right here.
I know, I feel it.
Oh, this is what we came here for.
This is it. This is the fight of the night.
Wow, they did save the best for last, these fighters. You know what amazes me? It amazes me that they were able to save up so much energy after going through 2 punishing fights. Like you said, McCullough, his fights ended a little bit earlier, but the last fight that Nam Phan was in was really draining. And for him to be able to come out here with this much energy, absolutely incredible.
Absolutely right. Fantastic job by both fighters.
Both fighters trying to catch a little breath right now. And you can see that cut. That cut is not a product of this fight right here. It was actually a kick in the very first fight in the quarterfinal round by William Serapi who delivered a kick to McCullough's left side of his head. And as you say, Chris, just a tiny superficial wound. Just lots of blood. It's one of those good things that looks good on TV, but actually in the ring, as far as a fighter goes, it is really non-sequential as far as what the level of, and when they're checking checking the cut above his eye right now.
No, they're just actually icing it. He's just got a little bit of a knot. It's not quite a cut. It could become a cut, so they're just icing it down, trying to keep the swelling down.
All right, here we go.
Round 2.
Championship on its way.
Let's hear it for these two brave fighters. Let's hear
Boy,
it.
I'll tell you what, this is an unbelievable match. The people are getting their money's worth tonight here at the arena south of the border, Knuckle Fest 2003. It's Nam Phan going on the aggressive.
Yeah, going to town with the straight punches. Looked like he caught her up there a little bit on the chin with the left and the right hand.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is just an incredible display right here by both of these fighters.
He's rolling through the cage.
Nam Phan took a pretty good beating in the first round and has come flying out in the second round to start things off, tying things up just a little bit. Now, the good thing about it is, you know, those refs are not going to let him sit there for long.
That's right.
There you go, breaking it up right there. They want these guys to fight. The crowd is into this one. They're getting their money's worth. Not a dime wasted on this fight for the Knuckle Fest Championship. It started with 8, went down to 4, we're down to our final 2. Nice combinations by both fighters. They are just letting it all fly right now, Chris.
And that's, I believe, the first time the fight's actually gone all the way to the ground.
Wow. This is what it's all about, folks. The championship on the line. Only one will survive to take home the title. Will it be Nam Phan or Rob McCullough? We'll
Rob's
find out
working his way back up, stood him back up, and Nam took him back down.
Wow, this is just unbelievable.
Absolutely amazing.
We couldn't have asked any better. If we scripted it in Hollywood, it couldn't come out any better than this right here.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Great fight.
Ooh, Nam Phan getting in some blood.
Going to town. Rob stood back up, trying to take it back to where he knows best, back to the standing position, shooting some knees there on there, working the body, trying to wear him down a little bit, putting some weight on his shoulders.
Well, you know, Chris, earlier before the fight started, Nam Phan had actually told me that he thought he needed to hold back a little bit on his pace and energy and not to blow it all out in the first match. And he trained with lots of sprints and running, lots of cardio. And obviously his strategy so far is paying off because he started off a little slow. Rob McCullough kind of took control of the match, and now all of a sudden, Nam Phan is coming out like it's his first fight of the evening.
Yeah, he was definitely able to sprint again in this round and get something going. So that's fantastic.
Wow, this is just the way the fans wanted it right now. They're all on their feet here in the arena south of the border. Knuckle Fest Championship on the line. We're only moments away from crowning a champion. Rob McCullough or Nam Phan. Wow. As soon as the action starts, comes to any kind of a halt, these refs are not letting anything sit by. They are making the fighters fight.
Rob's got some swollen up cheeks right now.
Boy, I'll tell you what. This Nam Phan is impressive after only a 4-0 record.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job this round.
McCullough, of course, a 6-time world champion, is definitely getting a run for his money in this deal right here. And I don't know, if I'm a judge, this one is kind of tough to score right now.
Yeah, they're swimming, they're swimming, they're swimming. Working hard, Nam's putting the pressure.
Wow. This is just, I mean, this is unbelievable. What more could we ask for right here? Nam Phan, I'm amazed at the conditioning that actually Nam Phan came into the ring with.
Nam just took and Nam, I gotta tell you, Nam has taken some really, really tough shots this match. He's taken some right hands right to the chin that I can't believe that he was able to weather. And not only did he weather them, he's come right back and thrown blows of his own to rival that of Rob McCullough. So that's fantastic.
I'll tell you what, we had an overtime situation go on in one of our earlier heavyweight fights. I'll tell you what, I'd have no problem right now going an extra few minutes on this one here, and I don't think anybody in the audience would either if it came to that.
I would absolutely agree. I think they're going to stop it, wipe down Rob's cuts. Checking for blood.
Boy, I'll tell you what, look at Nam's corner. They are psyched. They are
fired up. They know that this could just be a huge, huge, huge win for their team. Huge upset.
Well, of course, McCullough comes in this one as the crowd favorite, but I got to tell you what, Nam Phan is definitely opening some eyes here tonight at the arena south of the border.
Certainly is. And once again, Nam just took like 5 very, very hard shots to the face, and he's just hanging right in there. This guy has got a chin of steel.
Very, very resilient fighter, Nam Phan, who went through a brutal battle with Patrick Phan only a while back in the semifinal match, and who knows if he was going to have anything left, but I'll tell you what, his theory of holding back just enough in the first 2 fights to have it all in the end, they are just letting it fly.
And they sure are. And I'm telling you, Rob is somebody who knocks people out when he's wearing 8 or 10 ounce gloves. They're wearing these 4 ounce pit fighting gloves, and Nam's just sucking up the shots. It's amazing. Great chin.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Rob's doing very well right now on the wrestling.
There's the bell, and I'll tell you what, I'd love to see the replay of this one over and over again. This could be one of those classic fights that goes down in memory for a long time to come.
That's a tough one. That's a tough round to score. I can totally see that going into an overtime.
Boy, I'll tell you what. If this goes into an overtime, you will not have any argument from anybody here in their attendance, especially us. We've been here a long time, but I'll tell you what, a few more minutes to watch this display would be absolutely awesome.
Absolutely.
Let's see what happens. Remember, this is it. This is the final. The Knuckle Fest champion crowned between either Rob the Razor McCullough or Nam Phan. I'll tell you what, I don't think you could make a bad choice, and it's going to be tough. It's unfortunate, I believe, after this fight, actually, Chris, that we can't give away 2 belts.
Yep, I would absolutely agree. These guys, both of these guys performed incredibly this season.
Let's give it up for these brave fighters.
This is going to be a tough, tough decision for these judges right now.
Certainly will be.
What an awesome display. The 6-time world champion, Rob Razor McCullough, getting all he could possibly want from Nam Phan, coming out with a 4-0 record, looking to make it 5-0. We'll see what happens momentarily. McCullough, of course, the crowd favorite, but Nam putting on an extremely wonderful display. Matter of fact, like I mentioned before, some of the other fighters that he trains with from his group will be in the next series of events.
Yeah, absolutely. Franco's entering several of his fighters into the future of the Bobby Gamboa Pit Fighting Series, so that'll be great.
Man, I'll tell you what, Chris, I feel like I was just out there fighting those guys right there with all the energy.
Very, very exciting.
What a tremendous effort by Nam Phan, a 5'6", 152-pound, 20-year-older, against the 6-time world champion, Rob Razor McCullough. The man can be summed up in 3 words: tattoos and strip bars. You see it right there. He's an ultimate party animal tonight. He was an ultimate fight animal out there in the ring. Both of these gentlemen.
And the judges have decided Rob Razor McCullough.
And the judges gave it to Rob, and Rob certainly did set the pace for the better part of the first and well into the 2nd round, but Nam sure did come back in the 2nd round and do a great job, and he earned a lot of people's respect tonight as a serious competitor.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think he's going to have himself a wonderful career. Only 20 years old, only his 5th fight, and he put up such an amazing fight against a 6-time world champion.
Give it up for him!
Absolutely fantastic.
There, in the heart of a warrior right here.
That was exciting. Well, that wraps it up for us here. Rob McCullough, the champion of Knuckle Fest 2003. It all started in the first round, the quarterfinals. Rob McCullough defeated William Serpy by a decision. It was Tony Garcia over Beto. He won with a key lock. And then Patrick Phan defeated Chad Washburn with a decision. It was Nam Phan over Fred Levy in a split decision. It was kind of controversial. We go into the semifinal round.
Our
McCullough victorious over
champion
Garcia.
For Knuckle Fest.
And then Phan over
What do you got to say for
Phan.
yourself, Rob?
That was a hell of a fight, but it was fun.
It was fun. How'd you do it? What'd you go in there with? What he was punching, coming at you, cut you up a little bit. What did you got going inside your head, man?
I was just getting a little bit more mad. And then I started to realize I should punish this guy, so I put it at the end. That was a good one. It was fun. Tournament style, a little bit different than going straight through. You get time to warm up and come down. It was a good fight. The audience was the shit. Thanks for coming out.
Who are you training with, Rob? Who you give the call out to the special people that brought you this championship?
Timo Yama, Colin, he's the man. He's been the man through my Thai boxing career, no holds barred. Giuliano Prado, his jiu-jitsu helped me fuck a million times walking up that wall. I want to help it. I want to thank everyone that came out to watch and everyone that buy tickets.
You got some important sponsors to thank out there because they brought you this championship by supporting you all the way along.
Bobby Gamboa's Pit Fighting. It's the shit. It doesn't get any realer than this. Jim Marcelletto Associates. Spanky's Triple X. Solid Clothing. They're the shit. I want to give a big shout out to everybody. Speedwear. Thanks.
You got it here, Rob, the Razor McCullough, the new 152-pound champion for Knuckle Fest at Bobby Gamboa's Pit Fighting Series. Next up is the Oil Pit Challenge, the lucky